My friends, welcome back to the channel. Today, you already know why we're here. We're here to discuss 10 incredible winter scents for you to check out and try. If you haven't already, we have some new releases here. We have some designer, some niche, some indie, smaller brands to talk about. I can't wait to get into this video. So you know what? Let's do that. The first fragrance that I want to start off with is the very reason why By the Fireplace from Maison Margiela will never be in my collection. Now, let me say this. By the Fireplace is a great smelling fragrance. For me personally, it always had me wanting something more. Like I felt like there was something missing. Well, if you are like me and you feel the same way about that particular fragrance and you want a great alternative, albeit it's a little bit more expensive, check out Fire by the Maker. Now, this one here is a boozy vanillic scent that in the heart of the fragrance, it has this like smoky wood by the fireplace kind of feel to it. This is a well-blended, well-crafted, well-put-together fragrance that I absolutely love wearing. For setting, like when I think of a setting, so in other words, to paint a picture for you, I think of cuddling up next to somebody, the lights are dim low, you're like lying on the couch together or something like that. You have the fireplace going in the background. That's kind of the idea when I spray this one on. That's kind of the idea that I get. Now, if you're like, yeah, well, I don't really like that idea. Well, listen, get Fire by the Maker and just spray it on and go about your day. It's a sophisticated, smooth blend. There's no rough edges here, nothing really harsh or anything. Definitely worth checking out, trying, getting your hands on. Again, this is Fire by the Maker. Now, when I'm looking for something that's kind of boss status, CEO, I want to level up my game a little bit. Maybe I have something on like wardrobe-wise, like what I'm wearing now. I definitely reach for Bvlgari Men in Black. I absolutely love this fragrance. Nothing new in terms of release dates. This was released quite a while ago. It's been in my collection for years now. I love that kind of boozy opening. That fades. So I wouldn't really categorize this as a boozy fragrance. To me, this is more spicy, more aromatic, spicy, woodsy, even a little earthy at times as well, especially in that dry down. I genuinely love this one. So for me, this always kind of reminded me of two things. One thing, like when you're dressed a little bit more on the sophisticated side, I feel like it fits the scent profile perfectly. But also, if you are going out to like a cigar lounge or something like that, and maybe you have a leather jacket on and something underneath, like at least like a sweater or something, this is just the perfect scent to pair with evenings out. You know, suit and tie, dressed up, formal occasions in the winter time. This is a great accessory to your wardrobe. So for me, yeah, it's just a staple of mine. I will definitely always have a bottle of this. And again, this is Man in Black by Bvlgari. If you are like me and you love your tobacco scents and you're looking for the most authentic cigar smell in the game, Day 3 Fragrances has you covered with Filosofia. I don't even, like, at times I'm speechless, right? Because I can't believe that someone was able to capture the authentic smell of a cigar in a perfume. Some get close, will definitely put you in that mindset, but this is like an exact interpretation. And the reason why I say or know this is because when Michael and Day 3 Fragrances, when they were at Scent Explorer, he actually brought the Ashton VSG cigar with him that was the inspiration for this fragrance. When you smelled that cigar and the fragrance side by side, I mean, it's crazy how close he was able to get. So with the fragrance, of course, you're going to get that tobacco, but it's a chocolatey infused spiced tobacco accord that I get from this. There's also some herbaceousness coming from tea, and you have some earthy patchouli with a slight touch of vanilla. Now, this isn't tobacco vanille. Okay, tobacco vanille we know has the dried fruits, has the vanilla. It is tobacco with kind of like gourmand touches. This one, you outside of that vanilla, which is very small amount that I detect, I get more of the spices and the tobacco in that. But yeah, this doesn't have the gourmand feel that tobacco vanille is. So that tobacco vanille has. So if you were a little bit nervous or worried about that, don't be. Do I suggest blind buying? Absolutely not. Try it out for yourself. Try it on skin. See how it works for you. Get yourself a sample and then check this out. So one other thing I want to add. This by no means is a beast when it comes to projection. It's very long lasting. You can expect to get 9-10 hours out of this fragrance, but it does sit relatively close to the skin. It is more of a skin scent, which I appreciate because more of a skin scent with longevity, I should say. Now, the reason why I appreciate that is because it gives me a bit more versatility, right? So I can wear this into work, into the office, and not be afraid of somebody being off-put by such a powerful, heavy fragrance. So that's always a nice thing too, right? This one here is the best designer release of 2023. This is from Paul Gaultier. This is Le Male Elixir, or as I like to call it, Golden Hammer. They put that right on the bottle, so I'm not afraid to say it. This is, well, let's go here. Let's start here first. This takes that original DNA that of lavender and mint, right? And it combines it with these gourmand tones of honey, tonka bean, vanilla, adds a little bit of a earthy quality to it. They credit tobacco. I don't really smell tobacco, but this stuff is absolutely stunning. And the funny thing about this is I think men and women alike can wear this, but on a man, women go crazy over this stuff. Crazy. Like, it's compliment inducing. It's just a very sensual, sexy perfume. It is what it is. And I know, oh, we're not here for compliments and all that, but it's just one of those things where you have to say what it is. And that's just what this fragrance does. And I really enjoy wearing this. It is a powerful beast. Like, seriously, you only need 2 sprays with this one and you'll fill an entire room, right? Great for clubbing, great for date nights especially. And yeah, just anytime you feel like you want to get close to somebody, you wear this, that's going to be a problem. This fragrance here is very special to me because I was able to get my nose on this very early on in the developing stages. The perfumer of the brand is a very good friend of mine. And this particular fragrance here is going to be for the ones out there that don't necessarily want to reach for heavy, thick, gourmand or tobacco fragrances. This one is called Onsen Minerale, and this is by the brand Cult of Corail. And there's your little snowflake on the side there, indicating that this is a great scent for winter. This fragrance here has I have the box right in front of me. You have yuzu in here, you have lychee, this nice kind of fruit cocktail, that bright, refreshing in the opening. You have this very interesting hot steam accord here, which does give that feeling, but you also have like this winter air atmosphere around you, right? And at times it's a little bit on the soapy side. It's just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. And the hinoki wood adds a very nice woody touch, aromatic in a way too, to the base of the fragrance. A great one, especially like I said, for those that want to aren't necessarily looking for thick, heavy perfumes. You want something a little bit more on the fresh side while still being winter weather appropriate. Onsen Minerale is definitely a great one for you to try. If you are looking for the one gourmand to set yourself apart, have you stand out, get you the attention you want, check out Dolce Diablo by Narcotica. Gorgeous fragrance, without fail. I get it. Listen, I'm not here for compliments, but when you wear this perfume, get ready, because compliments come in hard, fast, and heavy, man. This stuff is all about booze. You have chocolate in here. You have various dried fruits. And it's just a gorgeous fragrance. This is one of those that I reach for when I'm having like a sweet tooth craving and I want to spray something on that is going to, I guess you could say, like quench my thirst for some sweets. Yeah. And it's great for date nights. This was my date night signature scent last year. Every single time I wore this, somebody said something to me and it was positive. That's just what Dolce Diablo does. I don't know if I mentioned that it's boozy or not, but you definitely have a nice dose of rum here. It is a sweet perfume. It's definitely unisex, but this stuff is just great. If you want that one gourmand fragrance, this is the one to try. Narcotica's Dolce Diablo. Anybody out there in the mood for oud? If you are dreaming in oud from For the Scent of It, this is one of the newest releases. Just fantastic. Best way I could describe this one is it's it has a fruitiness to it. So this is more like a fruity oud, if you will. You're going to definitely experience the oud. You have to be an oud lover to appreciate this. And now what I like about this oud in particular that Michael the perfumer used here is that you remove the animalics, and I appreciate that. While I don't mind some animalic fragrances, for me in particular, I would rather not have an animalic oud scent, just because those fragrances are a little bit more challenging for me to appreciate and understand. This one is very, very easy on the nose. So you kind of have that charred wood, smoky oud facet in combination with the fruity feel, and you have some florals in there that add a nice twist and dimension character to the fragrance. A beautiful, beautiful wear. Again, another one, ladies, gentlemen, anybody could really wear this and rock it all winter long. And yeah, I just really, really love the way this one smells. And it's one of those fragrances that I'm either spraying, you know, just for the hell of it, or I'm actually wearing, you know, because I'm in the mood for it. So whenever I'm in the mood for oud, I definitely spray on or definitely test Dreaming in Oud by For the Scent of It. Check this one out, get yourself a sample, and understand what I'm talking about. Or to understand what I'm talking about. Whatever. While I'm bragging about my friends over here, might as well just throw another one at you. This one here from Fredrico Parfums is Silken Skin. Listen, this stuff is incredible. If you love classic vintage style chypres, you're definitely going to love this. And check out the notes here. Passion fruit, plum, patchouli. You have a beautiful floral accord here. It has the makings of a great chypre, although maybe it's not technically classed as a chypre. It definitely puts me in that mindset. If you know anything about Justin Fredrico and his style of perfumery, you know that he has this classic kind of influence to him. Very French smelling are his perfumes, I find anyway. Just a great wear, and the thing about this one is it's pretty powerful. You don't need much. It's going to last you all day and then some, so you don't have to worry about longevity or anything like that. It's just a great fragrance, and honestly, this one here is great for the winter, but it's not just a winter perfume. I feel like you can wear this one year round. I really, truly do, but I think it's appropriate to talk about this one for the winter in this list, and that's why it is here. So a great one to check out. If you haven't had the opportunity to sample Justin's new line, get yourself over to his website. I'll leave a non-affiliate link below so you could check it out. Again, this one is Silken Skin. If you guys have been around the channel for any length of time, you know that I am a mega fan of Primera Perfumes. Reason being is Bader's a great guy, and the other thing is his creations are absolutely gorgeous. This time I'm not talking about my favorite smoky jazz. I'm talking about La Dolce Vita, one of the latest releases. So I did a video on this a couple of months ago, and I've just been reaching for this one so much since the weather turned very cold here on the East Coast that I thought, you know what, I have to talk about this one. You have dates in here. You have this nice earthy patchouli, leathery oud, and some tobacco. This stuff is... it's just amazing. It truly is. This one does strike me a little bit more masculine than it would be like unisex, but hey, anybody could wear anything, right? But man, this stuff is fantastic. It's just one of those fragrances that's very gentlemanly. It's very classic without smelling dated or mature or anything like that. It's just a very like upscale, rich smelling perfume. And yeah, I just absolutely love smelling this one and especially wearing it. And just like most of Bader's creation, the perfumer, owner of the brand Primera, this is a beast. This is going to last you an easy 12 to 14 hours. You don't have to worry about that at all. You don't need much with this one, and yeah, it just suits the weather, the winter weather perfectly in my opinion, and one that you definitely have to sample and try for yourself to see how much you love it. Again, the Dolce Vita from Primera Perfume. Well, this is it, guys. This is the last fragrance, and this is going to be my signature scent. It already is my signature scent so far in the winter, but for the remaining part of the winter, this is going to be a minimum of one time in my weekly rotations. This is from Kajal. This is Kajal 4. I'm a little bit behind on the on trying Kajal fragrances. I had the opportunity to get my nose on this one. It was a love at first sniff for me. This is a smoky, woody, slightly earthy perfume with this interesting twist of creamy vanilla when it dries down. This stuff is just fantastic. When I say smoky, I want to backtrack fast. When I say smoky, there's a cleanliness about the smoky nuance here, and it's very weird to say clean and smoky because you don't really hear that too often. Typically, smoky is considered ashy, kind of dirty a little bit. And here, though, this is it's smoky, yes, but it's more of a clean smoke, if there ever was such a thing. And I absolutely love this. It's not just limited to men. This can easily be worn by a woman, but you have to have that appreciation for smoky, spicy, woody fragrances with that twist of vanilla, as I was saying. Just a masterpiece of a fragrance. I love this. It's also very seductive. It's just all sorts of different things jam-packed into one bottle, and yeah, it's just a stunning creation, one that I can't sing enough high praise about. Again, my winter signature scent this year from Kajal. This is Kajal 4. That's my list. That's my time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for spending some quality time with me. I appreciate that. Now, let me know in the comments below. Any of these selections here, were they unique to you? Which ones do you feel like you want to discover the most here? And I want to hear something else from you guys. Let me know what you are wearing this winter time. It could be 10 fragrances, like if you wanted to create your own list, or just, you know, a few that you love wearing for this particular season. Let me know down below, guys. I'll see you very soon with another video. Take care. Love you guys. Love each other. Peace.